Okay, here's my actual face. This is the first public video on my YouTube channel to feature footage of my face. I say public because almost half a decade ago, I made a face reveal slash update video and posted it to my channel. This was at the tail end of 2020, which of course was when the pandemic was still ongoing and at its most severe. Shortly after uploading the video, I ended up unlisting it. Today, the video is completely private. Why did I bury it, and why am I doing an actual face reveal nearly 5 years later? I buried the 2020 face reveal video for two different reasons. First, the stuff I talked about in that video is no longer relevant. For example, I talked about wanting to change my username, which I eventually did, and I talked about a series of videos I wanted to make. I did begin working on those, but I later canceled them. You can hear more about that in my 3 unfinished videos with commentary video I made in 2022. Anyway, the other reason I buried the video is because it's pretty cringy to me now. Both the on-screen appearance and voiceover were awkward as hell. The latter is a problem I have with some of my videos from around this time. I spoke way too fast, and it's honestly hard for me to listen to. In the years since, I've gotten much better at recording voiceovers. I think it kind of reflects where I was at in my own life. I'm not going to go into much detail with this, but in retrospect, I see much of 2020 and 2021 as low points in my personal life. I was very reclusive and awkward, with the pandemic greatly worsening things. I'm doing a lot better now, though. Alright, why am I doing a face reveal now? Am I going to back out like I did 5 years ago? Well, no, I don't really feel the need to hide my face anymore. I made this decision purely because I thought it would add more visual variety to my scripted videos. You've probably noticed that several of my videos in this mold have relied on stock footage, still images, clips from the internet, and other random footage I shot. This isn't necessarily a bad thing in my eyes, but I do feel like adding clips of me speaking directly in front of a camera could benefit these types of videos. With this video, I'm basically giving myself the option to do this without surprising anybody. I also think including a face cam in my live streams might be a good addition. Speaking of my live streams, I want to let you all know what I have planned regarding future content. In October, I'm going to be doing an album reaction stream. The album I'll be reacting to is Buddhist Hipsters by The Orb, which is scheduled to be released on the 10th of October. I'll most likely be doing my live stream listening to it on the 12th of that month. I'll make an announcement on the post section of my channel when the date comes closer though. I'll also be seeing one of my favorite bands play live in October, so expect a video on that sometime during the month. This November will mark a milestone for my channel. My first ever sampling video, the original sampling of Crytomore, will be turning 10 years old. I do have plans to celebrate this milestone, but I'll keep those plans a surprise for now. Again, I'll reveal more details when the date comes closer. In December, I have 2 projects planned. First, the long-awaited review and ranking of Daft Punk's discography. This is a project I announced way back in April of 2023. I put the script for it on hold in December of that year, but I finally returned to and completed it this past August. I already began recording the voiceover and editing the video. I'm hoping to have the whole video completed and published by the end of December. If I fail to do that for whatever reason, I'll let you know. I'm hoping to have a new release on Bandcamp in December as well. Maybe I'll make this sampling of various Electronic Artist 25 or a different sampling video sometime in between these other projects. It depends on whether I have the time or not. I do have to balance these projects with real-life obligations and responsibilities, so if any of these get delayed or cancelled, that's most likely why. If you have any feedback or suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.